Your faith is your testimony. Please, let me close it with this. Your faith is what? Your faith determines your faith is what? They overcome him by the blood of the Lamb. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 11. And the words of their testimony. Testimony is not what God has done. Testimony is what God has promised. Anything God do for you, you come to church not to testify, you come to give him thanks. Your testimony is not what God has done. Your testimony is what God has promised. And you need understanding to hold testimony. In Psalm 119 verse 144, he said that righteousness declare that testimony. Give me understanding heart that I may live. The quality of your living determines your understanding. And your understanding is built on testimony. And that is why what everything God has said in the past, he was wounded for your transgression, the chastisement of peace was upon him. By his stripe you were healed. You are not yet to be healed. You were healed. So what are you fighting? You are fighting for your right. My father leave me inheritance. Did you hear that? In Proverbs chapter 13 verse 22, he said a good man leave inheritance for children. God is a good man, leave inheritance. What is the inheritance of God? God, what is the inheritance of God? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against you in judgment shall condemn. This is the inheritance of the servants of God. The servants of God. So what is the inheritance? Good head. So when sickness comes, I'm fighting. What am I fighting? Maintaining my inheritance. I have seal of O over my land. No matter how you build the house, the land belongs to me. That is testimony. I have right over my destiny. I cannot be killed. I cannot be killed. I cannot be killed. I cannot be killed. Do you know that? I'm driving 45 cars. I buy only one. And unknown to me, a man that I was guilty of, he cursed me. And he says, the car I never knew. I was a young guy. I bought the car 430,000. I was on fasting, and the Lord said to him, sow the same seed back to them. I bought the car. I have car accident 4 times. The car is still in police station till today. And one of these days, God blesses me. I was giving car to some of the people who have been with me for a long time. And the Lord said, keep this one for the man. I give the car 2 days. He have accident with the car and die. I was trying to be sober. The Lord said to me, don't cry for what the enemy planned for you. Don't cry for what the enemy planned for what? For you. The other one is still alive. He was sick. I'm here to see him today. When I give him money, he changed his word. He said, of a truth, man not be God. All that I've said concerning you, the opponent is what I see. And he pray and pray and pray and pray and pray. He prayed with passion, and God did not answer that prayer. Because if you are not good, you cannot be good. A bad tree cannot bring forth a good fruit. Did you get that? Your testimony is that you shall not die. To live, to declare the words of God. So how long the devil stay with you with the spirit of death does not matter. How long he drive with you does not matter. That what matter is that you will not die. That is your testimony. When the enemy comes against us like a flood, Isaiah 59 and verse 19, the spirit of the Lord will raise standard against them. Your inheritance in God is the deliverance. Jeremiah 30 verse 19 says, I restore 17, I restore you a head. A good and a head, and I will heal your wounds. God have restored you. Don't be foolish. Don't die to the counsel of the enemy. Don't allow the enemy to deceive you. Don't allow the enemy to kill you. Wherever they say you have, be HIV, be hepatitis, wherever they say you have, the devil is a liar. He's trying to cancel the plans of God. For that I know the thought I think towards you, a thought of good and not of evil, to bring you to a expected end. God is taking you somewhere. No matter what comes your way, tell him the glory is what you see. The testimony is what you see. God said it and I believe it, and that settles it. God said I am the head and not the tail. I believe it, and that settles it. In Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 13, he said you are the head and not the tail. In Matthew 5 and verse 14, he said you are the light of the world and not in darkness, for darkness comprehends it not, and the light shineth in darkness, and darkness comprehended it not. Let me read to you the way you will get it. He said arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. 1,000 will fall at your left hands, 10,000 10,000 at your right hands. I don't care to know where they are coming from. Their place is to fall. They will take their counsel from the east, and it shall come to naught. They will speak their word, and it shall not come to pass. For God is with us, and if God be for me, who can be against me? He that is in me is greater than he that is of the world. I am not meant to be conquered. I am more than a conqueror. Greater is he that is in me than your father in the village, than your native doctor in the Abo, than your native doctor in Auchi. I don't care to know where they come from. I came in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. Everyone here, hearing the sound of my voice, under sickness, under disease, under poverty, under rejection, in the name of the Lord Jesus, receive your healing now. Receive your freedom now. Receive your career now. Oh God, help me. Receive it now. Receive it now. Somebody say, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. Rise up your feet and shake up yourself. Say, I'm free, I'm free. Shake it off. Shake it off. Pray, pray, pray. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. From poverty, from sickness. Shake the disease. Shake blood pressure. Shake infirmity. Shake delay.